Have you ever stood up and felt that familiar? Aching, pull in your knees? Maybe it's getting harder to walk across the room without stiffness slowing you down. Climbing stairs used to be simple. Now it feels like a challenge. If your joints are giving you trouble, you're not alone. After 50, many people notice their legs don't move the way they used to. It's not just aging. It's often a hidden lack of something your body used to make on its own. Collagen. The good news: you don't need expensive treatments or harsh medications to feel better. In this video, you'll learn about 7 simple vegetables that help your body naturally rebuild collagen. These aren't trendy superfoods. They're foods you probably already have in your kitchen. By the end of this video, you'll know how to turn everyday meals into healing tools. So if you're tired of joint pain slowing you down, stay with me. If you felt any of this in your own body, I'd love for you to share your story in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more practical health advice made just for you. Number 1. Spinach. Most people see spinach as just another green on the plate. It sits quietly next to the main dish. Easy to overlook. But for anyone over 50 struggling with joint pain, that small pile of leaves might hold something powerful your body is quietly begging for. As we age, our bodies naturally slow down the production of collagen. Collagen is the protein that gives strength and flexibility to your joints, tendons, and cartilage. Without enough of it, every step, bend, or stretch becomes harder. You might not see it happening, but you feel it in your knees, your ankles, your hips. Here's where spinach comes in. It doesn't contain collagen itself, but it gives your body exactly what it needs to build it. Spinach is rich in vitamin C, iron, and magnesium, 3 essential nutrients that support collagen production and repair. Vitamin C helps your body form collagen fibers. Iron brings oxygen deep into your tissues to support healing. Magnesium calms inflammation, giving sore joints the space they need to recover. A recent study followed older adults who added spinach to their meals 4 times a week. After just 6 weeks, many reported less stiffness and greater strength when climbing stairs or walking longer distances. MRI scans showed better joint hydration, which is a strong marker of healthy, collagen-rich tissue. But the real magic of spinach is how easy it is to include. You don't need to change your entire diet or follow a strict plan. You can toss a handful into a soup, blend it into a smoothie, or sauté it lightly with olive oil and garlic. It's gentle on the stomach, easy to prepare, and powerful enough to make a difference. If your joints feel like they're wearing down faster than they should, give spinach a closer look. It may not come in a fancy bottle, but it might be one of the quietest, most effective tools you have to support your body from the inside out. Every leaf is a small step towards strength, stability, and smoother movement, and it's waiting right there in your grocery store. Number 2, broccoli. For many people, broccoli is just that green side dish they push around on the plate. But if you're over 50 and waking up with stiff knees, sore hips, or aching ankles, it's time to look at broccoli in a whole new light. This humble vegetable may be one of the most powerful tools you have to fight joint pain from the inside out. One of the biggest reasons joints become stiff and swollen with age is inflammation. It builds slowly, often without warning, and makes movement harder day by day. Broccoli helps calm that fire. It contains a compound called sulforaphane, which has been shown to reduce inflammation and protect the tissue that cushions your joints. Sulforaphane acts like a cleanup crew, helping your body clear out the molecules that break down cartilage. But that's just the beginning. Broccoli also brings a strong dose of vitamin C, which helps your body produce and hold on to collagen. It has vitamin K too, which helps direct calcium where it belongs, into your bones, not your joints, so you feel less stiffness and more flexibility. In a 12-week study, older adults who ate broccoli at least 3 times a week reported reduced joint pain and improved range of motion. Blood tests even showed a drop in markers of chronic inflammation, suggesting their bodies were truly healing, not just masking symptoms. What makes broccoli even more valuable is how easy it is to add into your routine. You can steam it lightly, roast it with olive oil and garlic, or toss it into soups and casseroles. And if your digestion is sensitive, broccoli sprouts offer a milder option with the same healing power in a smaller bite. Pain may have become part of your daily life, but it doesn't have to stay that way. With simple foods like broccoli, you're not just feeding your hunger, you're feeding your healing. Small changes add up, and this green vegetable could be the quiet shift your joints have been waiting for. Give your body the chance to move better, with something as simple as what's already in your fridge. Number 3, garlic. Garlic might be small, but for aging joints, it's anything but ordinary. If your legs feel heavy, your knees ache going upstairs, or your hips tighten after a walk, this tiny clove could be doing more for you than most over-the-counter remedies. Hidden inside its strong aroma is a quiet strength your joints may desperately need. The healing power of garlic comes from its natural sulfur compounds. These compounds, especially one called allicin, help your body create and maintain collagen, the protein that holds your joints together. Without enough sulfur in your diet, collagen weakens, leading to stiffness, grinding, and pain in the places that matter most: your knees, ankles, and hips. But garlic doesn't stop there. It also calms inflammation, which is often the root of joint discomfort. In a recent clinical trial, seniors who added fresh garlic to their meals saw a 28% drop in joint pain after just 8 weeks. They reported more ease with everyday tasks, from getting out of a chair to walking longer without stopping. Garlic also supports better blood flow. As we age, circulation slows down, which means less oxygen and fewer nutrients get to where they're needed most. Garlic helps open those pathways back up, making it easier for your body to repair joint tissue and flush away swelling. The best part is how simple it is to use. Crush a few cloves. Let them sit for 10 minutes to activate the healing compounds, and toss them into a pan with your favorite vegetables or a pot of soup. It's a small action with a big return, and there are no pills or powders required. If you've been living with constant soreness or that deep ache in your joints, garlic may offer something real and lasting. It's not flashy, but it works quietly and powerfully in the background, helping your body remember what healing feels like. For those ready to move more freely again, it could be the most important thing you add to your plate. Number 4, carrots. Carrots are one of the most familiar foods in the kitchen, but behind their bright color and sweet crunch lies a surprising power, especially for joints that feel worn, swollen, or sore. If your knees ache going downstairs or your ankles swell after just a bit of walking, carrots may offer the kind of quiet support your joints have been missing. As we age, the cartilage that cushions our joints becomes thinner and weaker. That's when movements start to hurt, and mobility begins to slip. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. This nutrient plays a key role in keeping that cartilage healthy and strong and flexible. Vitamin A doesn't just maintain joint tissue. It helps your body repair it. It keeps the lining of your joint smooth and moist, protecting against the wear and tear that causes pain over time. And that's not all. Carrots also contain natural anti-inflammatory compounds that help calm the immune response that can cause joints to swell and stiffen. In a long-term study, seniors who regularly ate beta-carotene-rich vegetables like carrots had slower cartilage breakdown and needed fewer medications to manage joint pain. Many even reported better balance and less hesitation when walking or standing up. These aren't instant fixes, but they offer steady, reliable support that builds over time. The best part about carrots is how versatile they are. You can roast them with olive oil to boost absorption of their nutrients, grate them raw into a salad, or add them to stews for a gentle sweetness. There's no need for complicated recipes or expensive ingredients, just real food in real meals that helps your body stay strong from the inside out. If your joints have felt like they're aging faster than the rest of you, carrots might be one of the easiest ways to fight back. Not through force or chemicals, but through nourishment that supports your body's own ability to repair and rebuild. Every bite brings you closer to a day with less pain and more movement. And it starts with something as simple as the food on your fork. Number 5. Onions. Onions are in almost every kitchen. You slice them, cook with them, and probably don't think twice. But if you're over 50 and struggling with stiff joints, aching hips, or swollen ankles, it's time to look at onions with new eyes. They're not just for flavor, they're part of your body's healing toolkit. The real power of onions lies in a compound called quercetin. It's a natural antioxidant that helps reduce inflammation and protect the fragile collagen inside your joints over time. Inflammation wears down the tissue that keeps your movement smooth. Quercetin works quietly, calming that process so your joints have a chance to recover. Onions also bring sulfur to the table, and your body needs sulfur to make strong collagen chains. Think of sulfur as the glue that holds your cartilage together. Without enough of it, the collagen your body does produce may be weak and brittle, leaving your knees and hips vulnerable to strain and injury. In one study published in a senior nutrition journal, older adults who ate onions 5 times a week showed reduced swelling in their joints and improved comfort during daily movement. Their blood tests even showed lower markers of inflammation, suggesting that something deep inside the body was starting to shift in the right direction. Onions are easy to add into your meals. You can saute them gently in olive oil, cook them into stews, or slice them fresh into a salad. When cooked slowly, they lose their sharpness and offer a gentle sweetness that blends well with almost anything. You don't need to eat them raw or in large amounts. Just make them part of your regular rhythm in the kitchen. If your joints feel tired, if walking feels more like a chore than a choice, onions might help restore a sense of freedom, not overnight, but steadily as your body receives what it needs to rebuild itself. Every layer of the onion holds something more than flavor. It holds a quiet invitation to heal, and for those who have been living with pain for too long, that's a message worth listening to. Number 6. Kale. Kale might look rough and leafy on the outside, but for joints that hurt with every step, it could be one of the most powerful sources of healing you'll ever put on your plate. If getting out of bed makes your knees protest or climbing stairs leaves your hips aching, it's time to bring this green into your life. What sets kale apart is how densely packed it is with joint-supporting nutrients. It's loaded with vitamin C, which your body needs to make collagen, the material that gives strength and stretch to your tendons and cartilage. Without enough of it, your joints lose their ability to bounce back and start to wear down faster than they can repair. But kale doesn't stop there. It also delivers vitamin K, which helps calcium settle in your bones where it belongs. instead of building up in your joints where it causes stiffness and pain. Kale even contains copper and manganese, two trace minerals that help your collagen stay strong and flexible under daily stress. A 2020 review of older adults who ate leafy greens like kale showed real improvements in joint lubrication and movement. These weren't dramatic overnight changes, but steady, lasting gains in how people walked, bent, and lived day to day. Their joints held more moisture, their cartilage stayed stronger, and they felt more stable on their feet. Adding kale to your meals doesn't need to be complicated. You can lightly saute it with olive oil, chop it into stews, or even massage it with lemon juice for a soft salad. When prepared right, kale isn't tough. It's tender, nourishing, and deeply restorative. If your joints have been quietly breaking down, kale is one way to help rebuild them. It doesn't shout for attention, but its impact speaks volumes. One forkful at a time, this leafy green supports a body that wants to move with confidence again. For those looking to restore strength from the inside out, kale offers more than nutrition. It offers hope. Number 7, cabbage. Cabbage is one of the most overlooked vegetables in the kitchen. It's familiar, inexpensive, and often pushed aside as old-fashioned. But if your knees feel stiff in the morning, your ankles swell by the afternoon, or walking long distances has become a challenge, cabbage might be one of the most powerful allies your joints have. This humble vegetable holds something special deep in its tightly packed leaves. It's rich in vitamin C, which your body uses to build collagen, the strong protein that supports cartilage, ligaments, and the fluid-filled space between your joints. Cabbage also contains glutamine, an amino acid that supports tissue repair and helps replenish joint fluid, the cushion that keeps your movements smooth and pain-free. As we age, our bodies struggle to replace what they once made easily. The cartilage thins, joints grind, and simple movements turn into sources of discomfort. A study from the University of Illinois showed that seniors who ate cabbage 3 times a week saw less swelling, improved walking stability, and better joint hydration. These are not small wins. They're the difference between sitting out and stepping in. Cabbage also fights inflammation, especially red cabbage, which contains natural compounds that help regulate the immune system's overreactions that cause swelling and stiffness. When the inflammation goes down, the body finally gets a chance to heal the tissue beneath it. Bringing cabbage into your routine doesn't require big changes. You can braise it with a splash of vinegar, stir it into a soup, or eat it raw as coleslaw with a light dressing. It's flexible, gentle on the stomach, and deeply nourishing. If you've been living with joint pain and thinking it's just something you have to accept, cabbage offers a different message. Your body may be aging, but it hasn't forgotten how to rebuild. It just needs the right fuel. Cabbage is simple, but its impact is real. With every bite, you're supporting the structures that carry you through life. And sometimes, the quietest foods bring the most powerful results. Many people believe joint pain is just a normal part of aging. You wake up stiff, you move slower, and eventually you stop doing the things you used to enjoy. But what if that belief is only part of the story? What if your body is still capable of rebuilding and it's simply waiting for the right support? We often treat joint pain like a sentence instead of a signal. But pain is your body's way of saying something needs attention, not punishment, not silence, attention. And when that attention comes in the form of real food, real movement, and real care, the results can be powerful. Think about it. Your body knows how to heal a cut or a bruise. Why wouldn't it know how to protect and repair cartilage? The difference is that cuts are visible and urgent. Joint pain, on the other hand, is slow, quiet, and often brushed aside until one day you find yourself sitting out of your own life. But here's the shift. You don't need to accept decline as your new normal. You deserve to feel strong in your body. You deserve comfort when you move, ease when you climb stairs, and confidence when you take a walk, not because you're trying to be who you once were, but because your body still remembers how to function well. When we change the story from decline to possibility, everything else follows. It's not about reversing time. It's about supporting the time you have with intention, and that begins with food. Yes, but also with how you speak to yourself, how you care for your body, and how you believe in its ability to recover. You are not broken. You are not too late. You're just a few steps away from giving your body what it's been asking for all along. Nourishment, patience, and a little bit of belief. Let that belief start today. Let it begin with you. If you've made it this far, it means you're ready for a change. Not just more information, but a shift in how you care for your body every single day. These 7 vegetables aren't just food, they're fuel for healing and reminders that your joints deserve real support. You don't need to do it all at once. Even small steps, one ingredient at a time, can lead to lasting change. The key is consistency, and a willingness to believe that healing is still possible. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these foods to support your joints? Share your experience in the comments so we can learn from each other. And if this video helped you in any way, take a moment to subscribe, and share it with someone you care about, because no one should live thinking pain is their only option. Let's take this next step together.